Yeah. Know what it is. Boy Deal 47 all day for real on the grind, revisiting as much rugby league information as possible. Right now, special edition, not a wooden spoon. This time, a special edition just before we finish 2023. All the tries that Bill Keato scored for Western Suburbs. If you don't want to miss any important rugby league information or any Bill Keato rugby league information, as always, you need to watch this video all the way to the end. So, I have been doing all the wooden spoons last few months of 2023, and I mentioned that in 1940 and in 1942, when West's Magpies got the wooden spoon, that their fullback Bill Keato, he was a standout player for them in a team that was battling so hard, performing so poorly. And I said that eventually, after starting with West in 1938 and playing with them all the way up to 1950, I said eventually, after having to wait 10 years, that in 1948, West beat Balmain in the 1948 grand final 8-5, which Bill Keato played a big role in. So I said eventually he and the rest of Western Suburbs team's fortunes turned around over the last few years of his career. So that's why I just wanted to do free special edition videos for Bill Keato. So this is the first. All the tries that he scored for West, and then we're obviously going to have all the points he scored for West next. And then the third one will be all the finals games that Bill Keato played for West. So this one right here, we'll begin by saying that Bill Keato got 6 tries for West and 379 goals for a total of 776 points for West between 1938 up to 1950 seasons in Australian Rugby League. And it doesn't sound like a lot, but remembering at the time, tries were a lot harder to score. Goals were a lot harder to kick because the grounds used to get waterlogged. A lot of the time teams will be playing in mud, like against horrible windy conditions and with really heavy balls. Goals were a lot harder to kick, so it's actually a lot of points. It doesn't sound like much by today's standards, but 776 points in a player's career is actually a lot of points given the conditions at the time and given how poorly West were doing over the first half of Keato's career too. And also, after Bill Keato retired at the end of the 1950 season, West continued on as a standalone team all the way to the end of the 1999 season, 49 more years, and Bill Keato, of course, ended up their all-time leading point scorer, despite scoring 776 points. So this one right here, we just got 6 tries that he scored. There were 6 games over his career where he got 1 try. So he didn't score very many, but that wasn't his job. His job was to set them up, because that's what fullbacks used to do back in the 40s and 50s. The fullback job was to set up tries, not score them. But he did at least manage 6 of them, so here we go. So, incredible coincidence too. So, the first try that Bill Keato ever scored for West, the 1938 round 14 game, it was a loss to East, 19 points to 15, but he got a try in that one. The next time he scored, the 1940 round 14 game, round 14 again, believe it or not. This time, West lost to St George 31-15, but he'd scored in round 14 again. Then, unbelievably, he had to wait 8 more years just to get another try. He did get that premiership with them as well in 1948, but from 1940 to 1948, not a single try, so a lot of nerdy runs between 1941 to 1947 at the end of this season. But in 1948, he finally broke through and scored in round 14 again, believe it or not. 1948 round 14, with West obviously playing a lot better at that point in time, Keato got a try in a thumping 37-5 win over North Sydney. Then 1949 round 7, finally not round 14, 1949 round 7, he got a try when West beat Eastern Suburbs 34-25, so a high scoring one there, remembering tries used to be 3 points at the time, and a lot of games back then didn't have many points at all, so 34-25, that's a huge scoreline for that point in rugby league history. Then, just to sign off his swan song, his last year 1950, he actually got 2 tries, so props to him. He got 2 tries in the one season. First of all, in 1950 round 6, as West produced a hard-fought win over Canterbury 24-19. That was his 5th career try. And, believe it or not, for the 4th time, he only ever scored 6 tries in his career. 4 of the 6 tries that Bill Keato scored happened to be in round 14 of that particular season. The 1950 round 14 game again, believe it or not, he got a try when West thumped Manly 23 points to 2. So, absolutely phenomenal. Phenomenal player. Didn't get many tries, but that wasn't his job. Thank you very much for watching all the way to the very end. If you're still here, for not missing any important rugby league information, thank you for ongoing, brutal, continued support. That's Bill Keato's tries. So next we're going to do all of Bill Keato's points all together. And then to finish the mini Bill Keato series, we'll do all the finals games that Bill Keato participated in for Wests. Your boy DL47 all day. Toodaloo.